Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to do a name sculpture today using the block letters that we learned how to do last time. Here's an example of a finished artwork. Starting with the sculpture on the bottom and working your way up and using the letters of your name. I just used the letters of my last name in my artwork. Okay? And I actually found this picture online that has a real sculpture where an artist created, he took some letters made out of metal and he stacked them up. I'm not sure of his name, but it looks like there's a lot of different types in there, but I thought this was kind of neat, kind of what we're doing in our own little sculpture designs today. To get started, you're going to be working with a pencil to do your design. At the bottom, you're going to be drawing a rectangle. This is going to be the base of your sculpture, so everything's going to be built off of this rectangle. Okay. From there, let's do the ground. So I'm going to put a line that comes off the end here, and then off the end on this side as well. And then the middle, to make it a little bit more fancy, we're going to give it like a name tag. So I'm going to draw another rectangle on the inside. And the nice thing is it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to try to make it look nice. And it might be a little bit off here and there, but it does look nice at the end. And then you're going to fill in your first name right here. And you don't have to do block letters. You can do just regular letters for this. Since I'm going to do Valesky for mine, I'm going to do V, O, L, E, S, K, and Y. Those are the letters in my last name. And I actually wrote them using capital letters. Now from here, your sculpture is going to look quite different than mine. And I want you to play with these letters and make them move and do things differently than mine. Okay, I'm just going to give you some ideas here for your name sculpture. So I'm going to start off, and I have to use all these letters, and I can use them multiple times if I really wanted to, but let's see what I can do. Maybe I start off with a V. I'm going to do it different than this first one that I created. I'm going to maybe I try it backwards. Maybe I'd go and put a Y first. So maybe a Y, and you can make it wider. You can make it different. The fun part of this project is you can kind of play around with the letters and do them in different ways. So there's a Y, and then K. Maybe I want the K to be hanging off the end here, so maybe I do it this way. Okay, maybe there's like a hinge there holding it on place. Maybe I'll put like a little circle there because it's kind of holding on. Let's do an S now. Maybe the S is at its side, so I turn my paper and I do an S like this. And maybe it's kind of sitting right inside of there, like that. Okay. I'm going to do E now. Maybe an E, and maybe I'll try to balance it out here. And maybe have an E hanging off the end here. Maybe it's actually connected right here with a little hinge. Maybe I do like that. That's kind of neat. L. Let's see. L. Maybe I'll have an L this way, kind of balancing it out. It's kind of like a balancing act. You don't want to have it too heavy on one side. Maybe L goes right up here. O. O is kind of fun. I could fit O just about anywhere. Maybe I'll squeeze it in here. Look like it's squeezed inside of this little area there. And a V. Maybe a V's on top. Okay. So what you want to do is try to keep these all together. Try to have it balanced. You wouldn't want to have it kind of going on one side. You could even add extra details to it. You could even kind of bring it to life. Like one time I saw a student, pretend like this was a slide, and they had a diving board where some of the letters were coming off. So, I could draw, I don't know, maybe a bunch of letters, maybe a smaller V up here again, maybe letters falling out of the air, another O here. You can really add to it as you go. That's the fun part. But the one rule that I ask is that you only use the letters in your name. And you have to use every single one of them at least once. You have to use them at least once. You can use them more than once if you like to. Alright, good luck with your drawing in your first part. The next part will be coming up in part 2.